Hello, in this video we'll walk through how students will complete online working paper activities within their MindTap course for Advanced Accounting 11th edition. Right now I'm logged in as a student in NGL Sync and I've accessed a Advanced Accounting course. To get in there I would just click Launch Course and my MindTap course will open in a new window. Once this opens up, you'll see that the learning path is organized exactly as your textbook. There are 5 parts within your book, and you'll find 5 parts within this learning path in MindTap. I can actually see how I've been doing on past scores over within the right on my assignments that my teacher has assigned. And to get into an assignment, I would open part 1 if that's where we are in class, and chapter 1 if that's where we are right now. Opening up chapter 1, I'll be able to access my readings for the chapter in each lesson. And then under every single lesson reading, you'll notice there's an end of lesson review folder. And this is where my assignments are housed for Audit Your Understanding, Work Together, and On Your Own. Now, when I'm working within an assignment, I'll be able to see how many points that assignment is worth, and if I've already completed it or am in progress, it'll say in progress here and have my points and percentage of how I'm doing on that assignment. You'll notice within the end of lesson review and also when you get to the Apply Your Understanding folder, which houses all of your application, mastery, and challenge problem assignments, that you will have assignments that will show as counts towards a grade. If it says counts towards a grade, that means it will flow to your grade book as soon as you submit. And if it says practice, that means it's a practice assignment that your teacher wants you to complete. They can view how you've done on that assignment, but it's not necessarily part of your final grade. Now, some of these assignments will say practice mode, and some will not. Let's look at what a practice mode assignment can let you do first. So when we open an assignment, it'll give you some brief instructions, which you should read the first couple of times you're working in online papers. It's going to give you some nice hints on when you're making your journal entries to help you avoid any of your answers being marked incorrect. You'll also notice it'll tell you what attempt you are on for this activity. Now, your teacher may or may not allow you to have multiple attempts on every single assignment. You'd want to ask them that before you get started, but it is the standard setting that they will. So I'll click Start Assignment now. My assignment's going to open in this window, and you'll notice that it'll say Work Together. This should match the assignment that you would see within your textbook. And you can actually get your instructions for this assignment from your textbook if you have it beside you, but if you don't or want to view it online, you can click this link that'll say click here to view the instructions. A new window will open to the right, which will give you the instructions for that assignment right here. Now, you can print out these instructions. You can listen to them being read just as you could if you're reading the text online. But make sure that you are checking that you have all of your instructions on the first page, and you may find additional hyperlinks within here that might give you extra information that you'll need. So pay attention to that. I can scroll within the assignment while my instructions are open, but if this is blocking any of your view, just click the little X to get those instructions out of there. Then you can work on what you need and you can always open those instructions again. Now in this particular assignment, I'm going to have some drop downs where I'm selecting information. I'm going to have some text boxes where I'm typing in information. And notice, if I am typing something that is super wrong, there's no way that that is a possible answer. It's not one of my accounts or a possible transaction. Text will appear in red, and that means that there's no way that answer could possibly be right. If you start typing in text and it appears black, that means that it could be a possible answer, so you may be on the right track. So that's some feedback that happens as you're working within the assignment. Now let's say that I worked through this entire assignment and now I want to save because I don't have enough time to, not ready to submit, but I want to work on it tomorrow. As soon as I've worked on it at all, my save button will appear and I can click save, the little nice save icon. Now I can be assured that this assignment will be saved, and if I click the X out, I can work on it and continue from where I left off tomorrow. You'll notice there's also a reset button. Maybe I think I really messed up and there's just no point in continuing. I need to reset everything, get rid of all my answers and try again. If I click reset, I'll then click yes, and it will delete all of my progress. Notice that there is a print button for this. It only appears once you have a completely blank assignment. So if it would be helpful for you to have this in a print version, you can click that print icon and it will allow you to print out a blank version of this assignment. You cannot print out the assignment once you've already selected answers or typed in any answers. Now, if I'm working on this assignment and I feel like I've done a good job, I can check my answer when it's a practice mode assignment by clicking the Check My Answer button. This will give me feedback and show me red X's where I have any incorrect answers and green check marks where I have correct answers. I can continue to work with this feedback here if I click the Retry button. So I want to retry, I want to try to get this right. I can now work within here and have this feedback still here for me. So I know, okay, I don't have to do anything here. I might have to change my answer over here. Again, you can click Check My Answer. You'll get that feedback. And if you're really not sure why you're getting something wrong and you truly have to see what that answer is to help you understand that, you can then click the Show Answer button. This will open the solution in a brand new window, and you can see what those correct answers are. So once I then click Retry and continue to work on this assignment, now I feel good. I can click Submit. Yes. And once I've submitted, I'll get a summary report which will show me my score as well as how long it took me to take that assignment. Now, again, if your teacher's allowing you to take this assignment multiple times, you will have the View Check My Answer history. Well, this will actually show you how many times I clicked Check My Answer and what my score was when I did that. Your teachers will be able to see this. So if you just keep clicking Check My Answer and then all of a sudden you automatically have it right, 30 seconds later, your teachers will be able to see that. So this is available for you as reference for how many times you had to do that, as well as for teachers to see how many times you used that button. Now, that's a practice mode. That gives you Check Your Answer as well as the Show Your Solution button. For assignments that do not say practice mode, you're not going to have that assignment. So again, this one, my teacher's allowing me to attempt this multiple times. I tried this earlier. On my attempt 1, I only got a 3%. I could review this and see what I did to remind myself. But because I submitted, now I am going to click Continue because I want to try this again. I want to get a better grade. I click Start Assignment. And now it'll actually allow me to continue this assignment from where I left off last time. So last time this was all I did. That's why I only got a 3%, not so good. But if you do submit an assignment and your teacher allows you to have multiple attempts, when you come back in for your second attempt, you don't have to redo all of that work that you did before. So you don't have to be truly scared of submitting unless your teacher is only going to allow you to have a few attempts to actually submit your assignment. So again, now I do not have that Check My Answer button, but if I make any changes, I can save so that I can continue this later. I can reset if I just want to start back from the beginning. And once I feel like I truly have this assignment done correctly, I can click the Submit button, select Yes, and it'll give me my summary report. Now for assignments that do not say, if I go back to the learning path, for assignments that say count towards a grade at the bottom, as soon as you submit, that grade will actually flow to your gradebook. You'll see your scores, your recent scores here, and you can click Open Gradebook from the screen and actually see how you are doing. Thank you for taking time to learn how to use online working papers for your MindTap course.